Oh, wow, How to Make a Killing was really great. I mean, the cinematography, the story, the relatability. It might be one of the best movies of 2026. Best movies of 2026. How is this gonna compare to, like, every other movie that's coming out this year? Being a reviewer is going to be hard. Hi guys, I'm Charlie. Welcome back to Cine Channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing How to Make a Killing. Now this is A24's newest movie starring Glenn Powell, where we follow Beckett Redfellow, a son of an estranged daughter from a billionaire family, so now living a normal life on the outskirts of New Jersey. Deciding he deserves a better life, he is going to kill his estranged family members to get to the top and inherit that money. So that is basically the plot of this movie. It's an awesome premise, honestly, and a total surprise of a movie in 2026. I did not see coming my way, but man did I end up really enjoying this film. There's a lot I really want to talk about, so I'm just going to give you my review, talking about the good, the bad, and the overall. Check out the channel, subscribe, check out the TikTok and Instagram at Cine Channel. Let's begin. Starting with the good, they literally take a premise that's a tale as old as time, and they execute it so well and unique for a modern audience. There's an actual story here with different time periods throughout generations. The energy and atmosphere is just fun in this movie, and the editing is snappy. Glenn Powell is actually a really great leading man, able to portray both the action star and normal guy surprisingly, even though if he might not look like it. He just carries this film really well. The framework story here, where it starts off with Glenn Powell's character in prison talking to a pastor explaining the whole story of the movie to him, with everything tying together in the end, was just really awesome, and I love that we still do get those types of movies in 2026. All the different locations add a wide variety and larger scope and scale to the movie, along with the variety of side characters and people he has to kill, because they all have weird jobs or are in weird places because they're billionaires. So we're at a mega church, we're at an ocean party with helicopters dumping money, we're at a weird photographer's room. Just really cool, unique locations in this type of movie, and crazy side characters. The irony in here, we have these FBI guys chasing Glenn Powell's character the whole time, and he manages to escape, but the one guy that he doesn't kill and he actually gets framed, that's the one that they catch him on and take him in for, and Glenn Powell actually starts to find a peaceful life in the pursuit of inheriting that wealth, obviously. So just really great examples of irony I love, and that is all the good in this movie. Like I said, it was a surprise to me, and just has a lot of great elements that really work in this one. But moving on to the bad and just some of the negatives I had with this film. This movie juggles a lot of storylines and plot lines and characters, so it will feel a bit bloated at times. A lot of the characters, mainly the family members and the Red Fellow, that Glenn Powell's character Beckett is trying to kill off, are like distractingly over stereotypical rich kids. Like I said, we have helicopters dumping money out of windows, them yelling at each other saying they're poor. All these just weirdos. At points it is pretty cringy with just how unrealistic these characters are. Another thing, the movie kind of falls off during the end in trying to wrap up all the storylines and plot points. It just gets a bit confusing. And the last thing I'll say is I wasn't really a big fan of Julie's character. I kind of found her a bit confusing. How she was on and off with Glenn Powell's character. I mean, I get what they were going for, that they knew each other since childhood. She was always secretly convincing him to go after that money and get the life he deserved. Also, really, she could be with him and take that money too. But the way it was just executed, along with everything else in this movie, kind of fell flat. Still very pretty actress though. But that is all the negatives I have to say about this movie. So overall, this movie was actually great, in my opinion. The story and the execution of it all. Glenn Powell's great as Beckett Redfellow. The locations and look of this movie. The editing is snappy once again. Another thing, the final battle was actually somewhat of a cool, unexpected fight scene between Beckett and his grandfather, the last member he has to kill, taking place in this big mansion. Just a really cool, unexpected A24 type ending. Now that I'm thinking about it, that totally is an A24 type moment. But just suffering from overbloatedness. Some of the characters are distractingly bad stereotypes. But nonetheless, I give A24's How to Make a Killing an 8. Once again saying this is a really big surprise I did not expect. And I know this is going to change literally tomorrow because I see Scream 7 and all the big IP franchise movies that are coming out this year. But right in this moment, right now, How to Make a Killing is my favorite movie of 2026. It's gonna be that way for a fat 18 hours. But like I said, extremely entertaining film, and I would highly recommend this. If you don't know anything about it, if you're interested and you have seen stuff about it, just go check it out. You're not gonna regret it. But that is all I really have to say about How to Make a Killing. Let me know what you thought of this movie. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? What did you think? Thank you so much for watching all the way through if you did. I also just recently posted my review of Kevin James's new movie, Solo Mio, so check that out if you're interested. Once again, check out the channel, subscribe, check out the TikTok and Instagram at Cine Channel. I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Charlie. Have a Cine day.